Hi, this is Ann. Boy, do I look. Ugh. We spent last night in the hospital with my mother-in-law, who has pneumonia, till about 2:30 before they finally took her up to her room. And I'm here at her house doing some cleaning and stuff for her. And Bob is at the hospital with her, so we've had a pretty eventful day yesterday. And she's 90 years old. But she's a very healthy 90 years old usually, so we knew when we talked to her on the phone yesterday there was something wrong. So we drove from the Eastern Shore down to Southern Maryland and went ahead and took her to the hospital. And she did have pneumonia, and they're thinking probably flu along with it. So she's getting fluids, and she got antibiotics last night, and she's doing a little better today, but she's still pretty drug out. So if you would keep her in her prayers. Her name is Edwina. Let's see, weight loss issues. I have no idea. Yeah, it was funny yesterday. I just couldn't seem to get enough to eat. I ate a banana and peanut butter. I had salad. I had boiled cabbage and carrots. You know, just plain boiled cabbage and carrots. I ate a Laura bar and some peanut noodles that I had made, and I just couldn't seem to get enough to eat yesterday. Of course, Saturday we had been to the atheist rally. We went with a team of street preachers called the 500, and that was quite an experience. It was in D.C., and we were at 14th and Constitution Avenue. It was about a block away. You can tell I still have a kind of froggy throat from it because it was drizzly and rainy, you know, the whole time that we were there. And we passed out a lot of 180 DVDs and gospel tracts and stuff, and were able to talk to people one-on-one, which was quite a blessing. And I found out that if I'm out witnessing, I don't want to eat, so maybe I should do it more often, huh? We used to go to Annapolis, to the harbor, and witness and stuff, but then I just got sick. I mean, I didn't want to be outside. I couldn't stand the heat, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of quit. And when the invitation for this Reason rally came up, you know, the Holy Spirit just, you know, said, you need to go. So I went. I was only there for 4 hours. We were there from 8. We got there about 8. Started, you know, setting up and passing out stuff about 8:30. And finally it just started raining really, really hard about 12:30. And me and Bob and the guy from church that came with us decided to just pack it up and go home. But there were 12 other you know, people there on that particular corner, so we didn't leave it abandoned. I definitely found out you don't want to eat while you're doing it. You know, you just something carries you along, and you have no desire for food. And isn't that what Jesus said? You should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. And so sharing His word definitely took away that hunger. Sunday we were pretty tired, and we had 2 services, so we went to both of those, and didn't eat a whole lot Sunday either. So I guess Monday I was trying to make up for it. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, what I did eat, you know, it wasn't junk food, so I'm not beating myself up over it, because there probably wasn't a whole lot of calories in what I ate. As far as weight, I have no idea. I haven't had a chance to get on the scale or do anything like that. I'm just kind of waiting for this thing with Edwina to see what happens. I still have school, so while he's at the hospital, you know, and me doing cleaning for her in between, I'm trying to get some schoolwork done and stuff. JP, stop procrastinating, just go ahead and do it and get it over with. I did that last week, and I was like, oh man, why did I procrastinate like that? Because then you're down to the wire, to the last minute, you know, the deadlines, and it's like, oh, am I going to get this done? And then, because I did that, you know, I did that, and then when I went to get on the Rosetta Stone for the Spanish course, I couldn't get logged in, and spent 2 days with tech support between Rosetta Stone and Liberty University trying to figure out what was going on with my computer, and I couldn't get logged in. And then yesterday morning, went to go log in. They were supposed to call me back, you know, to fix it. Went to log in, and everything was fine. So go figure. So I don't know what happened, glitch in the system, whatever. But that just proved to me you cannot put it off when you're assigned, you know, when the week, as quick as you can get the work done, the better off you are. And if you can get ahead, you know, that's definitely the way to do it. But, so get on it, JP, and get it done. You're further ahead than I am. You know all this. But, loved your video. It was great. Michael, we're praying for Emma, and I'm glad to see that she's doing better, and hope you get some rest, bud. Rene, hang in there, girl. Drink some chamomile tea. Nerves. I just can't imagine going through earthquakes like that one. That one shook me up so bad. I was tore up for days. I don't see how people live in areas where there's a lot of earthquakes. It just, I mean, I guess you could get used to it, but whew, that is just something. I tell you, was sitting in the chair, and I guess maybe 20-30 seconds before it hit, I just got this feeling of dread, like the world was going to come to an end. Just out of the blue, for no reason whatsoever. Was sitting there reading some schoolwork, and I looked up and I looked around, and I didn't see nothing. And you know, Luna was laying there asleep, you know, nothing going on, and then everything started shaking. And I got up and ran outside, and here all the birds were flying off the trees, and you know, the ground, and it only lasted like 10 seconds. I mean, it didn't last long at all. But in that 10 seconds, man, I just felt like, I don't even know how to describe it, like the core of my soul was just being ripped out of my body. It was just a horrible experience, and I never want to go through it again. So Renee, I am sorry, darling. That must be terrible to go through something like that on a, you know, off and on basis like y'all have had to do over there in Japan. And I'm praying for you, and you keeping y'all in my thoughts. So I hope everything's okay, and I hope they stop. You know, y'all don't have to deal with that for a while. Tommy, you with the flu, get you some rest and drink lots of fluids, and we love you, and we're thinking about you. But anyway, this is going to be a short one. I love you guys, and I thank you for your support, and for thinking about me and everything. And I'll update y'all later on. God bless you.